Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Ghost, and I'd like to talk about how ADHD feels on the outside versus on the inside. So the drawing I'm making is ADHD, how I feel it. On the left side is drugged, on the right side is how my brain feels all the time. So if you have ADHD, you'll a lot of the time feel very stressed when trying to focus if you don't have drugs, obviously. When I was younger, I was forced to do ADHD without drugs for quite a while, but then my parents got me back on drugs quite recently, and it's very helpful. So if you do have ADHD, which is attention hyperactivity disorder, I believe ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Basically, if you do have ADHD, you'll have a really hard time focusing on everything. It's not your fault. It's just your brain's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a really hard time doing this. It doesn't mean to, obviously. Your brain's doing the best it can to focus, but it's really hard for it a lot of the time. If you have ADHD, a lot of the times you'll feel very trapped in your own mind. Other times you'll feel like you're doing just everything, just the world wrong when you're not. Honestly, when you have ADHD, sometimes, for me at least, I don't know if this is ADHD or just myself, but with ADHD, I do get obsessed with characters from certain shows and stuff. One of the shows is Voltron Legendary Defenders. I'm obsessed with the character Keith Kogane. I don't know why. I just another thing I do is I'm very hyperactive a lot of the times. I'm actually one of the less hyperactive people who have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Like, yeah, I do have the problem, obviously, and it's pretty bad sometimes, but most of the time it's not, honestly. So, real fast, I'm gonna go onto the internet on my phone, and I'm gonna search up common questions for people with ADHD. My mom had 5 kids in the school, so they had clashes quite often. Well, my brother was being charged for a damaged book. So damaged, my mom had to pay the replacement value. It was absolutely damaged, but not total. My mom argued it with the teacher a couple of times, and then was referred to the vice principal. I'm gonna read this to you guys. So, what is ADHD? ADHD is attention hyperactivity disorder. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Basically, you're hyper and stuff, and you have a really hard time focusing. The difference between between ADD and ADHD is one letter, which is hyperactive. If you have ADHD, you'll be more hyper. If you have ADD, you won't be. People with ADD are normally calmer. My dad has ADD, but I have ADHD, meaning I have a really hard time focusing, and he's like laser focused on certain drugs. There is a difference. I'm just not the best person to know the difference. What is executive function? I
don't know. I'm sorry.
Would maybe be recognized in one shape or another. Alongside me,
I'm
there were
sorry
4 other people.
for not knowing. I
Assistants and a
think
store manager,
I was on
all
my
of whom
phone
were
at this
young
point. I'm
and
sorry.
ambitious, just like me. The grand opening went
How is
very well.
ADHD diagnosed? For me, ADHD was diagnosed when I was around the age of 5. My parents thought I had ADHD. Well, they didn't think I had ADHD. They believed I had something else. But for me, when I was 5, I told people, because I got really stressed one day in like kindergarten, and I told everyone, I want to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself because, well, I was really stressed. And, you know, I was 5. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what I was saying. But then my parents took me to a specialist for that type of stuff, and then I got diagnosed with ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That's great. How can I find a doctor or mental health professional? Well, to do that, you can just like go to someone. I find the internet is a great place. My therapist, he's pretty great. He's real nice. I can confirm he's like a really nice person. But a good way to find a mental health professional is just look online. Just go online and search up mental health professionals in my area, and when you find someone that you like / someone who you think can help you, go see them. They're great. Mental health professionals are wonderful people. Obsessity and ADHD, what's the connection? Wait. Obesity? Obesity and ADHD. I don't know. I can't tell you that one. Can relate. I don't know the connection. I would probably just say, normally people who have ADHD, at least in my opinion, like, I would say because we're so hyperactive, we eat a lot more, and a lot of people who have ADHD that I've seen in my lifetime are normally actually very lazy people, but, you know, we're super hyperactive, so a lot of the times, yeah, we'll be lazy, but we'll be, like, jumping all over the place. So I think that's why we may be obese or whatever, slightly. Kind of. Like, I mean, like, I have ADHD, and yeah, I'm obese for my age.
And that's when it clicked in my head. F those guys. They wanted me to do my job. Fine. From now on, I would do exactly what my job description says. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. The next one. What other conditions can occur with ADHD? I would say other connections.
Hanging up the phone without saying goodbye, a postman came in with some special documents for the store manager requiring a signature.
Sorry.
I said, no, sorry.
Okay. Connections, other conditions that can occur with ADHD. For me, which I don't know if this is for everyone, obviously this is just how my life has gone. I have depression, generalized panic disorder, an anxiety disorder, and ADHD. I'm not gonna say everyone's gonna have that, because Obviously not. Not everyone's gonna have my same disorders and my same problems. Like, if you have ADHD, you could potentially have, I don't know, BPD. You could be bipolar. You could have a multitude of different disorders. Like, you can't say, oh, this one disorder obviously means, oh, you're gonna have this other disorder. I mean, like, my brother, he's autistic and he shows signs of ADHD, but that goes with it. Like, you can't just say, oh, you have ADHD, well, you're obviously gonna have this, this, and this. Like, that's not how it works. Like, you can't just be like, oh, you have this disorder? Well, obviously, you're gonna have all these other disorders. No, that's not how it works. Like, come on. It's like, it doesn't work like that. Then how is ADHD treated? ADHD is treated, there are two ways. I've done both ways. One way is with medication that's prescribed to you by a doctor. CBD is a way, I guess. I wouldn't know. I don't do that. Another thing you can do is learn to deal with it, which I had to do that, which is actually incredibly hard, incredibly annoying, incredibly difficult, and it makes doing anything productive in life so hard. Just so fucking hard. I can confirm, it freaking sucks. Okay. Now I'm gonna do 20 questions if I have ADHD, which, I mean, a trained professional says, yes, you have ADHD, so I know I do. But anyway, is it hard to plan, organize, and prioritize? Yeah, I can't plan very well. I suck at it. Are you late frequently? No. I'm very early. Literally. In class, I literally am like, hello, yes, I'm gonna be here 20 minutes early because it gives me anxiety to not be in class early, which is so dumb. Do you find big pictures more interesting than details? No, actually, I love details. I can't draw details on my own, but I love looking at details in other people's art. It's so not fun. In my own art, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Do you drift off and daydream frequently? Yes. Very much so. Okay, that's a nice wall. I was about to just look at my wall for like an hour. I've done that before. Do you often find it hard to concentrate or get bored easily? Yes, I was literally just about to stare at my wall for 40 minutes, and then I remembered, oh shit, I'm making a video for YouTube. I should probably try to do that. So yeah, and I get bored very easily, like, it's great. Yeah, I mean, it's 11:10 at night, and I'm up here making YouTube videos. Oh my god. Can you focus so deeply? Wait, is blurting saying what's on your mind without thinking is an issue for you? Sometimes, yes. I do struggle with that sometimes, because I'll just be looking at someone and just, oh wow, and then it just blurt out, you know? Normally around cute girls, I'm like, oh frick, you're cute. And it's, oh wait, I'm in public. Okay, stop that. Can you focus so deeply that you don't notice anything or anybody else? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I do that a lot. What? What? Do you never get round to certain important activities, paperwork, tidying, or planning? Oh, yeah, I don't really get around to, cleaning. Yeah, like my room's a mess. If you don't tell me to do it, I won't. Do you sometimes feel driven by a motor, constantly feel stuck and unable to take action? Yeah, to both. Great. Are you very, oh God, intuitive, empathetic, creative, and unconventional thinker? I would say so, yeah. Oh yeah. Have you ever been called lazy? Have you ever been called or felt that you were lazy? School always said try harder. Yes, 100%. School's like, oh, you're not trying hard enough when I'm literally over here trying my damn hardest to do it. But okay. Do you use Diet Coke, alcohol, coffee, or drugs to calm your mind? I use Diet Coke, coffee, and drugs. Today, my stepmom brought home espresso type thing, and I was just about to go to bed instantly when that was playing. I was like, yes, my lovely espresso. It's great. Have you underachieved and not met goals? Start new tasks before finishing old ones. Let's not look at my whips on my tablet. Is it hard to go through established channels and follow your proper procedures? Yes. Are you impatient? Do you hate queues and drive fast? I hate queues. When I drive, I'm terrified. Have you had a family history of alcohol/drug addiction, anxiety, or depression? Yes. Yes. On my mom's side, her family is very much so into all that drug addiction and alcohol addiction, and on my dad and her side, anxiety and depression. Are you forgetful often? Okay. Are you forgetful often, losing or misplacing things, forgetting appointments? Yes. Did you pass the ADHD test? Sure as hell hope so. I already know I have the disease. Not disease, just I guess it could be considered a disease. Anyway, that's my really long 18-ish minute story about ADHD and stuff. And that I have it. Like, I got it. I got the disease. Ooh. Like, I know I have it. I've known I had it literally my whole life. At least as long as I can remember, I've known I've had ADHD. It's normal for me. Doesn't bother me all that much. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it does, but other than that, I enjoy my life. So, yeah. Anyway, bye. See you guys later. Know that you're loved and all that jazz.